Boom, a boom, boom. He's chef track on the fast track. He's chef track on the fast track. He's shaking and baking and mixing and fixing nutritious meals, nutritious meal. He's chef track on the fast track. He's chef track on the fast track. His food is so good, good. His food is so good, good. His food is so good, good. Chef track, chef track, chef track, chef track. His food is so good. Chef track, chef track.
Hey, hey.
Fun, food, family. Fun, food, family. Fun, food, family. Help me. Fun, food, family. Everybody sing. Food, family. Fun, food, family. Don't stop. Fun, food, family. Fun and food with your family. Prepared with love for you to eat. Food for health and food for fun. There's something here for everyone. Come along if you will, and take a trek with Chef Gill. Food, family. Food, family. There's plenty of family. Fun and food with your family. Family. Fun, food, family. Now here's Chef Gill.
Welcome to another Chef Track Adventure. I'm Chef Delmer Gill. Let's see if I can get my left and my right together. From our own Philly Cam, king of the oldies, Chef Ali Hackett.
Where is he? He owes me money. Where is he at? Where is he?
Ali, thank you. Also, and I know his arms are very tired because he just flew in from Tampa, Chef Charles Knight.
Hey.
Now, Chef Charles is making his third appearance on the Chef Track Adventure series, and this is Ali Hackett's. Technically, this is his third also, because not only is Ali king of the oldies, and he's one of our dedicated producers here at Philly Cam, but he has crewed on a number of Chef Track Adventure series, doing audio and camera work.
I'm just so happy this time I didn't have to cut up onions.
She'll be here later. She, and I shouldn't say that, my marvelous co-host, Mia Bird, will be stopping in. She'll be making a personal appearance.
Oh, thank goodness.
Along with the kids. Now, there was music going on. What was going on? Oh,
The band.
it's the guys. Charles' awesome brother Walker on keyboard. Slouching, New Dennis. And what appears to be the multi-talented and extraordinary-headed Tim Millaway, who is also another one of our producers here at Philly Cam. Tim, what's that show that you do here?
I do a couple. Money Matters.
Money Matters, that's what I know you from. You've also been bringing musicians in the Express Studio. What's that all about?
That's about bringing Saxy back there.
Ah, and I see you brought your saxy with
brought
you.
my Saxy back there.
Earlier, I thought I heard a whistle. Did anybody hear a whistle earlier? Lo and behold, Officer Bernard. Puppeteer Bernard King with Officer Bernard. Butch, who will be out later, and my very own Chef Lorenzo. I stand corrected. How many chefs are on this show today?
3.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Because Chef Lorenzo's back there. Chef Lorenzo is going to stay on our case, just like Butch and just like Officer Bernard. Ali, you're going to start things off. What exciting things are you going to do for us today?
Well, I'll tell you what, I decided to leave the roast beef and the chicken and the turkey home because I'm going to do vegetables. We're coming into the time of the season where I consider this as family time. And with family, I mean, you got Thanksgiving, you got Christmas, and then you're following with New Year's. So families all get together, and what in common do they have?
Eating.
Yes, eating is the main common denominator. So I'm going to step over here. If you guys follow me over here, I'm going to get started here. I'm going to start my burners, and the dish that I'm going to make, one is, this is real liquor here, Southern Comfort carrots is what I call them. Southern Comfort, they're glazed carrots. And then the other one is going to be teriyaki string beans. Something that you can add with turkey, you can have with ham, you can have with chicken. You can just about have them just in a bowl sitting by yourself. All right, so let me get started here. Let me turn my heat up. I'm going to keep tossing this just a little bit more. Oh, they're sounding good. Sounding real good. And normally what you put in is about a quarter of a cup. You do it to taste, just like you do with salt, pepper, and anything else. Add your teriyaki sauce and then toss. So we're about ready.
Chef Lorenzo.
Oh, hey,
There he is.
Chef Lorenzo.
There he is.
How are you?
Y'all forgot me?
Chef Lorenzo, how can we forget you?
I'm glad you did.
Even though I forgot your glasses.
I know I had to use the Puppeteer's glasses.
Yeah.
All right. Now, what you want to do is just move these around and let some of the water evaporate out of the vegetables. Now, I want to let these warm for a couple of minutes. The butter is going by itself, going well. Okay. Now, this is the plate. Completed idea of what it looks like.
And we will be getting some close-ups of these items.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Up close and personal.
Absolutely.
Okay, now these are about ready.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a little of the Southern Comfort. Now, for those folks that do not drink alcohol, step aside. Okay?
Absolutely.
You can always do something else instead of adding this. I just added because it is the holiday, and most people do have a little drinking wiki at the holidays and what have you. Okay? Normally I do about, it depends on how much I'm doing. If it's 2 pounds, I normally do 2 pounds of carrots. This is about 1 pound. So I would probably do like about a quarter of a cup. I'm going to pour it in carefully because it is alcohol. See how that does? You want to just be very careful.
It's a sizzling good time. So thus far, we have your butter
Yes.
and we have your Southern Comfort. Is that, excuse me, is that Southern Comfortable?
I don't know.
Is that Southern, Tim, you look like you might know. Don't take that offensive.
I haven't had
But
it.
would that be Southern Comfort or Southern Comfortable?
I think after you,
Yeah, you have a
yeah,
couple,
after
you'll
you
be
go through all,
Southern Comfortable.
yeah, that's what happened to the rest of it. He got comfortable with it.
Get more comfortable with it. One thing for
Okay.
sure, it smells good. I can tell you
Yes,
that.
it does.
It smells really
divine.
good. And as you're stirring, you want to get down to the bottom of the pan so you can get all of that goodness and that texture in there. Notice how they're changing.
Yes.
The cameras can see. Notice
Yes.
how the
Yes,
cameras
yes,
are getting darker.
Yeah.
Oh man. Almost.
Now, speaking of dessert, Charles, you've got some surprise for us in the dessert field, correct?
I do have a surprise for you.
Okay.
Wonderful.
This is the plate of your Southern Comfort glazed carrots with craisins. I just put the width in it. Turn everything off. That is my presentation for today. 2 great side dishes. Vegetables that are spiced up a little bit. When I say spiced up, I mean spiced up a little bit differently than what you're normally having. Instead of boiling them out of the can or boiling them yourself, I've added a little different flavor to them and some other ideas, if you will, the crazes. The string beans, instead of being bland string beans as they normally are, I've added some texture to them and some flavor to them by taking them to teriyaki style and adding just a little bit of sesame seeds on top. Enjoy, bon appetit.
So now let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. Make sure I understand.
Yes.
You took a wok over to teriyaki land, right? Okay? Okay? All right, just want to make sure.
Got it, got it.
Now, Ali has just prepared 2 wonderful dishes for you to try. And, Brother Austin, what is this thing I'm holding in my hand again? What's it
I
called?
call it a bull rod.
A bull rod. Well, see, we're in green screen, so you can't really see it, but guess what? Now, after we've had this bit of fun, we'll be right back.
I'm Irene from the Cardenas Oil and Vinegar Taproom in the Italian Market, and you're watching the Chef Trek Adventure Series.
We're back.
Hey!
What's
How you
going
doing,
on, brother?
Oh, everything, man. Just traveling and having
Wonderful.
fun.
Now, Chef, you got a new book coming out, right?
Yeah, I do. Matter of fact, it'll be on the market just in the next couple of months.
Oh, very good,
Yeah.
very good. Now, what's the name of this one?
That one is called Cooking for a Longer, Healthier Life.
Hey, now that's something we all need to be interested in. Cooking for a longer and healthier life. But speaking of Chef Knight and his books, we have here, well, let's get my book out the way. Those of you that know me, this is the Encyclopedia of Cooking, which was the book of my dear, wonderful grandmother, Laura Jane Brown, who between her and my mother got me this love for cooking. So this is like a great reference thing, and I said to my mom, as I've said before years ago, can I have Graham's book? She says, yes, you can, but after I'm gone. So now that she's been called home, I'll leave this to someone when it's my turn. But,
Very good.
now what do we got here?
Oh, these are the old books.
Yeah, I can tell. No offense.
Yeah, that was when I was much younger. So
Can we
yeah.
get a close up from 3
So
on
you
this?
know what's good about cooking healthy? I'm 102 this year. And no, really. Now I'm actually going to
Now
be
let's
70.
zoom out just a
so-
little bit so we can see this is the same
Can you
guy.
see that?
Let's zoom out on 3 just a little bit.
And that's not that long ago. That was like 2002.
Now, who is this handsome young man next to you?
That is my son David. He's also a chef.
Yes, indeed. You know, Chef, you have this gizmo in front.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much. Oh, wait a minute. But you and the missus did the book also, correct?
Yeah, we did. That's called Guide to Waterless Cooking.
Oh, sorry. Now, you and your wife did this one, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay. Now, we mentioned waterless. You're about to do a waterless thing here on this
Yeah,
apple surprise.
it's interesting because you know the minerals and vitamins are water and grease soluble.
Yes.
So if you cook vegetables in water, meats and grease, you dissolve out the minerals, vitamins, and taste. So what we're going to do is we're going to do what they call a red hot apple dessert. What you want to do is take your apples, cut them in quarters, like you see here, and I'm going to do this again so you can see it. All right, just take your paring knife, go down that way. You see, I'm cutting through the end there, the stem. Right, you just cut all the way through, and what that does, it just takes out that center part. Right, there you go. All right, now what you want to do is once you've got this out, take the apples, and you want to take lemon and put this on the apples. Now, the lemon is a reverse atom pattern.
Yes,
So what it does, it keeps these from actually oxidizing. Once you've got them cut in half and then the pits taken out, just hold them on the machine like you see here. Now this thing's going to move a little bit on me, but you'll
I'm a helpful
notice
person.
what it's going to do. It's going to actually chop them and peel them, all in one operation.
Well, I'll
Isn't that
be
pretty cool?
darned.
Yeah, that's nice. So it gives you kind of a cut, like a matchstick cut. I'll do this again for the people in Upper Darby. Right. Just take that, just run it like you see through here, and it actually chops it and peels it, and we'll do one more. Now, so what you have in here is you have apples, you have lemon, and that's pretty much it so far. Now we're going to add a little bit of spice to it. You know what red hots are?
Yes.
Okay, we've got a whole bag of them. I got these at the Amish market yesterday. These are outrageous. You want one?
Well,
These are one of my favorite.
How you doing?
Now we're going to pour a whole bunch of red hots in here. All right. This is crushed walnuts. You put them in there. And then to that, we're going to add raisins. And each one of these is about a cup. And you can use currants or you can use golden raisins, which I like to use a lot.
How current is that?
Very current. Now you just mix this a little bit. You don't really have to mix it a lot because we'll do that later, right? But you just put the cover on the pan, and we're going to set this to 220 degrees.
All right.
You're going to close the vent because you don't want anything to escape. And we're going to cook these totally without water. So you always want to keep the temperature as low as possible, low and slow.
Yes, yes,
and that's the best way to cook. Now these will actually cook in 15 minutes and we'll be serving them.
Very good.
Isn't that simple?
Yes, it is.
Anybody can do that.
Remember, any one of you can do this at home.
How about me?
Well,
What about me?
yeah, Chef Lorenzo,
You can do it in his puppet house.
absolutely.
We'll get you a stove and a pan.
Okay, thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. You're welcome. We have a nutritionist and someone.
We do.
Yes, we do.
Oh.
Mia Bird! Mia Bird. Mia and the wonderful Yolanda.
Where is she?
She was another show.
Ah.
Everybody knows me. I take after my mother, who's passed. Thank you. My mother, who's passed, she always got names wrong. That's LaDonda Gaskins from Orango Gold. Can I get a little volume here? Marvelous.
We see LaDonda on Facebook all the time.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Now, LaDonda, you're going to talk about these new products, and then Mia's going to say that me am excited. Me, that she's here. So we just step to the side.
Sure.
Now, what's this new stuff that's going on with Orango Gold?
Well, we just launched a meal replacement shake, which you can do every day. If you're looking to lose weight, you do 2 shakes a day. And if you just want to maintain or gain, you do 1 shake a day.
Okay.
In place of your meal.
Now, what's the name of this product again?
It's OGX Phoenix.
OGX, and
yes.
that we can get that through
Through
your
my
company?
website,
Okay.
yes.
And that website again is what?
It's www.g2g.organogold.com.
Marvelous. Well, it's wonderful. It's a wonderful product, and we are just blessed that you are doing this and a part of our wonderful show. Now, you pass the mic to your marvelous co-host.
Chef, if you don't mind, before you pass the mic over, could I give a little testament about Orango Gold? Would you mind?
By all means, and you're already Mike. Ali
Yes, I am.
Hackett, king of the oldies.
Yes,
By
I
the
am.
way, it's interesting that he is here up here because we were doing one of your shows.
Yes, yes.
And you and your husband Andre were doing the beverage service, and I
Yes.
said, "Oh, these are interesting people." And I spoke to you, and ever since then, you've found the time to help us here. So
She's a sweetheart.
Yes,
She's a real
she is.
sweetheart. And her husband, we'll wake him up later on and tell him what we were talking about. You know. Now I just wanted to come and say that again, she is a sweetheart, and I just want to give just a small testimony about the Orango Gold. I started using this some time ago, and it works. It really works. Look.
Thank you, thank you. Someone understands.
thank you much. Now, Mia, how are you?
Glad to make it here. And
I don't
you
want
know,
to talk to Mia today. I don't want to talk to her.
And why is that?
Because she came when the onions were already cut up. You know what I mean?
Well, no, actually, I have to cut onions next, but you don't have to.
Well, I'll be exiting stage left when you start cutting those onions. But you know, it's funny because when you said you wanted to give a testament to Orango Gold, one of the things that, Del, you founded this whole idea of Chef Trek on is one of your F's is friends, and friends who become family.
Yep.
And so because of your connection, LaDonda, to Chef Ali, and then becoming connected to Chef Gill, and then I became connected to you, I mean, it's beautiful, but just glad to make it. I just want to say hi to some people in the audience out there.
Yeah, you got people here.
Yes, because, you know, we're doing, you have Chef Chef Knight here, who is a culinarian. You know, all of us culinarians up here, beverage and otherwise, you know, it's great because we have some guests in the audience who just came from art class, and culinary arts are a bona fide art in and of itself.
Absolutely.
And so, you know, I just want to pay tribute to my friends in the audience who are all artists. We have Chidima, who's one of our hosts, my daughter. We have her best friend Kaylee. We have her new friend Izzy, and my new friend Mahatma, and they're all part of our family now. So.
What are those 4 F's that I forgot to mention?
Well, firstly, you're gonna have to give me some forgiveness if I forget, because you couldn't even remember LaDonda's name. Okay, so I might need some help remembering the F's, because you're always forgetting somebody's name.
LaDonda.
All right, very good, very good, very good.
Just call her Miss Coffee.
That's right, Miss Coffee. But I believe the 4 F's we have on this show are faith, family, food,
friends and food, or food and friends.
Food and friends. What about fun? Right?
And fun. Or as
That's
Awesome says, fun, food, and family.
Okay,
Or as
fun.
Tim says, let's
Family.
bring sexy back.
Let's bring
Okay.
sexy back. That's
Ladies,
right.
thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Okay, now, you want to recap real quickly what you've done?
Sure, be glad to. Be glad to. Let me just step over this way. My plates are still here. They're
Yes,
still
they
plated
are.
up. I did a Southern Comfort glazed carrots with craisins, okay? That basically isn't because I use real Southern Comfort in there. And it's just a side dish that you can use anytime throughout the year, but mainly at Thanksgiving. Then also I have teriyaki string beans, which are string beans with teriyaki sauce tossed highly and then sprinkled with sesame seeds on top. I'm going to introduce the main man, the man who we're here for.
Yes,
Chef Knight.
indeed.
Hey. I don't have anything else to cook. That was it.
That's it? Okay.
It's going, yes.
Okay.
You can
So-
almost smell it.
Thank you very much, sir.
But before I go, thank you.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to grab one of those.
Chef was doing earlier, make sure the labels are removed from this, because we're not going to use that part. So we're going to take green pepper, red pepper, and this is going into our butternut squash and Israeli couscous, and we're making the pilaf. Now, oftentimes you see pilaf, and oftentimes pilafs are made with rice, but it can be whatever grain you want to use. And we are using, actually the original recipe for this was supposed to be barley, but at the last minute, I decided that I would use couscous. And we just quickly, cut these things up here. Carefully chopping up, we've chopped up our onions, we've chopped up our peppers, and we are going to add a bit of garlic to that. Now, we have added some olive oil, but we're going to additionally add to that stock. Now, thank you.
I'm over here watching you with a knife.
What are you going to do, tell on me again? I am not. Did you see me flip a knife, Mia? You did not. So, what you going to tell? What you going to tell?
You think I'm blind?
I know you can't see.
Oh, boy.
We're adding a nice vegetable stock to this.
Oh, boy.
And we'll do like 2 cloves. But you can add as much as you want, or you can eliminate garlic. It's up to you. Because as Ali Hackett says, you are the chef. And see, the thing about this is you can switch it up any way you want. We already have this done. And we're going to use up some of the vegetables that we have here. We're going to add a little bit more of our veg stock. And And we're gonna turn this down and let it simmer. But basically, this is done. Okay? Now it's official. He can tell.
No, I'll definitely tell.
It's nothing worse than the telltale puppet. Darn. So we're gonna do a little onion here.
Yeah, be careful with that knife.
Thank you, sir.
You must have called me, didn't you?
Yes, I did. So now, we're gonna finish up our last item. These things here. Now, Chef Charles, you asked me about this, right? It's a stalk vegetable, member of the brassica family. Cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, that kind of fun thing. Now, where can we find this in our area, Mia Bird?
Other than my garden?
Other than your garden?
Oh, at Trader Joe's.
Yes, our friends at Trader Joe's. Normally you won't see them still on the stalk. Camera 3, thank you very much. But we do have some right here. And let's add some oil, some garlic. We're going to add some more of our vegetable stock. We're going to let that simmer as we have done with the other items. And we're going to let this simmer. We're going to add some more of our veg stock to this and let it simmer. Marvelous, simply marvelous. We're just about come to a conclusion of another Chef Trek Adventure series. Chef Charles?
Bacon.
Oh yeah. Did someone say bacon?
Bacon.
Yes, someone did say bacon.
You forgot the bacon.
Well, actually, I was looking at it, but yes. How are we doing with your?
We're doing great here. Yum. Yes, that's very good. You smell it all together, the
Yes, indeed.
aroma. You need to put some Southern Comfort in it.
Now we're just going to sprinkle a wee bit because the bacon is just a little flavoring topping.
That smells delicious.
We've come to the end of another Chef Trek Adventure. I'd like to thank the chefs.
Thank you, sir.
Now, what else are you adding to this?
Ice cream.
Oh, baby.
Wawa ice cream. That's called Red Hot Apple Dessert.
All right.
And then, what you do is you want to top it with a couple of Red Hots. And
Red Hot candy?
yeah.
Oh, wow.
And a couple of, little bit of the
He said it was going to be
the
surprised.
walnuts. And you can even top with a little bit of raisins.
Wow.
And that's it.
Oh, marvelous.
Wow.
Simply marvelous. Simply marvelous.
And I'll eat the ice cream.
Well, thank you. Simply marvelous. We'll put that here. Now, we've come to a conclusion. 4 F's, faith, family, friends, and food. And we're blessed, as always, having people to come and join us. Our announcer/host, Chidima Bird, daughter of the wonderful Mia Bird, has her posse with her to say thank you for being on the show, and we'll see you next time. Faith, family, friends, and food. Chef Gill out. Irene Hackett, Charles Knight, we love you. Say your goodbyes, ladies. Thank you.
Boom, a boom, boom. He's chef track on the fast track. He's chef track on the fast track. He's shaking and baking and mixing and fixing nutritious meal, nutritious meal. He's chef track on the fast track. He's chef track on the fast track. His food is so good, good. His food is so good, good. His food is so good, good. Chef track, chef track, chef track, chef track. His food is so good. Chef track, chef track.